What emerged from the tragedy that befell St. Teresa Asumbi Girls Primary School in Homa Bay County on Thursday this week was that the door to the dormitory was locked from outside when the fire broke out. A similar trend can be traced in many other dormitories that have gone up in flames, including Endarasha and Changuli Boys High School, where more than 100 students died.
Because of one mistake, we have lost many lives.
Si wangefungua gate na alafu hao wazazi wangeokoa watoto. Badala watoto wakufe ndani, watoto wanataka kufungua mlango ndio hiyo wamelock kwa nje. Kwa nini walilock kwa nje?
Hata mabus wa jela wanalokiwa ndani, lakini askari anakaa hapo na kifunguo.
You can see that these windows were all bad. There was no way these children could escape, whatever they did. So they were inside. Technically, whoever locked the doors was putting them in a coffin and went away on his business.
But 4 years ago, the Ministry of Education anticipated such accidents and formulated a manual that would ensure that such tragedies no longer occur in Kenyan schools. Evidently, the tragic news coming from schools every so often suggests that those regulations have never been taken seriously.
I must admit that I have not seen this booklet publicized for Kenya, and yet it was published in July of 2008 in reaction to previous instances of fire. And it is called the Safety Standards Manual for Schools in Kenya.
According to the manual, a dormitory should have 3 doors, one on each end, plus an emergency exit at the middle. Those doors should be at least 5 feet wide and should be easy to open outwards. Fire extinguishers should be fixed at each exit and fire alarms also fitted at easily accessible points. Inside the dormitory, beds should have at least 1.2 meters spacing from each other, and the corridor or pathway space should not be less than 2 meters. Bunk beds should be strong and firm and fitted with side grills to protect the students against falling off. Dormitory windows must be without grills and should be easy to open outwards. The safety regulations also demand that the dormitory doors should be locked at all times when learners are in class or on the playing fields. The keys to the doors should be kept by the dormitory master or mistress or dormitory prefect. Before students retire to bed, teachers and the administration should undertake regular spot checks. Once in the dormitory, an accurate roll call should be taken and records well kept every day. Then there should be inspection of hygiene standards of the dormitories and the learners on alternate days of the week.
This is going to be our inspection tour throughout the country to determine whether schools are complying with it. And any school found not complying with this manual, I will deregister it, because we are no longer joking, we are no longer seeking to please people.
With strict adherence to these regulations in the construction of dormitories and other school infrastructure, accidents in Kenyan schools would be drastically reduced, perhaps even eradicated. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.